Greetings, wonderful well-beings. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Key. We out here in Mexico, baby. Look at that. Yeah. The artwork, though. They be having all the graffiti out here. It's lovely. It's beautiful to see. Got the graffiti about on every wall. It's very welcomed here. I love it. I love it here. So today I wanted to talk about being two-faced. Y'all heard it. Y'all know. Y'all heard it a lot. And we're in Gemini season, so it's a very appropriate time to be making this video. I was just thinking earlier, feel like I got some insight earlier. When I woke up, I was just thinking about this. So, you know, Geminis are known. I've studied a lot, different signs, and Geminis are known to be the two-faced, to be named the two-faced zodiac sign. You feel me? Got the twins, got the double lives, and shit like that. So, I was just thinking about it today, right? Because, especially me at this point, trying to push through and be a more unconditionally loving person, and I used to really pride myself on being real, right? Like, I ain't fucking with no fakes. Let me just sit down right here. Like, I ain't fucking with no fake people, you know. I'm real, my nigga. And if I don't like you, I ain't fucking with you. Like, you cut off. And just used to being like, really, I thought that's what I was being. I thought I was just being real, you know. And really what I'm coming to learn is it's been actually more reactive than anything, than being real. It's just being more reactive to actually my own reflection, to myself, my own insecurities. So let me dive into this a little bit deeper. So y'all know I'm a Scorpio. If you don't know, now you know, baby. So very sensitive, emotional, and like I said, I used to just cut people off. Like, if I, you know, wasn't really fucking with something, but I'm learning, like, to be unconditionally loving, you got to accept a person for who they are. You got to even be able to still continue to be their friend. And it's not even like putting up with them. It's just realizing that we're all the same. Like, that's just a reflection of you. And most people can't deal with themselves, so they can't deal with other people. And it might, and me right now, like, where I'm coming from, just being a person who wants to just be more unconditionally loving, like I said, it could come off as two-faced. It could come off as me being fake. And because I have very intense emotions, and especially an empathic person that feels energy, they can feel my energy. Like, we feel each other energy. I know y'all fucking know out here, like, we feeling each other energy. So the shit ain't even gotta be said. We feeling each other's energy. So if I'm being friends with somebody, right, and I start to feel some type of energy about them, like, I start to feel something towards them, like a negative emotion, or just feeling like a judgmental feeling about them, they're gonna feel it. But me pushing through and being like, I feel it, I'm aware of it, but I'm gonna push through that, push past that, and continue to fuck with you because I fuck with you, you know? Like, I want to fuck with you, like, period. I want to, you know? And some people can't like continue to fuck with somebody that's triggering them, because that's really all it is. We're just being triggered, and a lot of the time we just can't even deal with it and can't see ourselves in that person. Like we're reflections of each other. So for instance, me being friends with somebody who's very insecure, or who's like a people pleaser, or very reactive and triggered easily, very sensitive and emotional, very deals with low self-esteem issues. Those are all traits within myself. You know? And before, I would like cut people off. I'd be like, nah, I don't like that person because they're not confident enough, or they're not, secure enough in themselves or anything like that, but not realizing that's just like a reflection of myself, my pain body, my pain body, my ego. Only the ego / pain body can be hurt emotionally. Your soul is good. Your soul is always 100. But your pain body and your ego is the one that's like hurt, and it becomes reactionary to other people. You feel me? And so that's why I feel like the point is to push past the pain body and to become more unconditionally loving. And that comes with awareness. That comes with awareness of yourself. That comes with knowing yourself and knowing your insecurities and your triggers and knowing who you really are. So when you see it in another person, you can accept them for who they are and continue to love them, But that does come with like looking two-faced, because like I said, you can feel the energies, and if I'm feeling some type of way about you, it really ain't about you. You feel me? That's why you gotta stop taking shit so personally. That's the number one way to push past it and be more unconditionally loving. You have to stop taking shit so personally, because sometimes it ain't necessarily what you dealing with, it's what they dealing with. Especially when you become aware, it may be what you both dealing with. Like I just said, we're reflections of each other, but it may even just be that person is being triggered and reacting a certain way towards you. But that's why you gotta not take shit so personally and really push past that pain body and that ego and continue to fuck with them and continue to love them. And like I said, some people can see that as two-faced. Some people can see that as, nah, this person really feel a certain type of way about me that they ain't saying. Especially if that person insecure, they really gonna be like, they probably gonna cut you off because they can't deal with the fact that they feel that you feel some type of way about them, which is their own feelings, but you might be feeling it too, low key, and they're feeling like this, like, I see you in my like physical, trying to be cool with me and like being, trying to fuck with me and shit, but I feel some underlying energies that you feel about me, And like I said, it's like you can't even take that shit personally. You can't take it personally, because most of the time it's what you feel about your damn self that you're reacting to, that you're overreacting to. Sometimes it's what you're feeling about your damn self, and you get triggered, and then you try to attack that person. Some people verbally attack that person, like, oh, you doing this and doing that, but fail to really look in themselves first and become aware of who they are. And like I said, just being more aware brings me to this point of being okay with it now, knowing that people gonna feel some type of way towards me, especially me still dealing with my triggers and reactions, even though I'm still aware, I'm still dealing with it. So even me seeing somebody and being triggered by them emotionally, let me walk down here because that truck kind of loud. And being triggered by them emotionally, and then still trying to push past what I feel about them. I don't feel like, it's like I feel that about your pain body, about your ego. I can feel your pain body and your ego, but your soul is what matters, And I'm trying to, like, this time in my life, I'm trying to push past that pain body and that ego and really love a person and really be unconditionally loving. And I think that's just a part of me that's been holding me back for a long time from becoming really intimate with people and really accepting people and loving people unconditionally. Has been my own self, has been my own me taking shit personally and not being able to push past my pain body and my ego to realize that person is me, and they have the same triggers and the same insecurities as me. So if I can't love them, I can't love me. And that's why I think it really does start with self-love. It starts with loving it all and understanding it and understanding what it is and being aware that, you know, even if you have, you know, gotten better at, you know, your pain body and gotten better at loving, and then you happen to see it in another person, you happen to see the same insecurities, you can be more compassionate because that was you, right? Like that, you know how it is. And when you was there, you wish somebody could have loved you unconditionally as you were, didn't you? So that's where it comes with just having compassion for people and still like loving them and not being so reactionary and having to cut them off. And you know, it's most of the times it's just we can't deal with ourselves. We can't push past it because we're so sensitive and we're holding on to this pain. We're holding on to that pain body. We're so identified with it that we believe that it's us. We still believe that it's us, and we feel that we can't get past it, and it's really blocking ourselves off from love. It's blocking ourselves off from all the love and abundance and the beauty of life when we're holding on to these pain bodies and attached to this ego, you know? So once again, just me being aware of that and pushing through and trying to, you know, push through my insecurities and triggers, but being aware that unconditional love is the goal and the aim. It could come off as two-faced. It could come off as, like I said, oh, they feel some type of way about me, they just ain't saying it type shit. First of all, I ain't gotta say shit. I know what I'm dealing with. It's your responsibility not to be taking everything personally. And that's why it's your responsibility to love yourself unconditionally first. So when somebody is reactive to you, you're not taking it personally. But y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, it can come off as two-faced when you're dealing with your ego versus your soul, you know? Your pain versus unconditional love. Like, and I feel like I've studied, you know, the zodiacs, like I said, a lot, and just Gemini, I feel that, you know, I feel that that's what they deal with a lot, and that's why people call them fake or two-faced, you know. I feel it, Edie. Geminis are very loving, man, and I'm gonna make a new video about Geminis because, you know, that video I made in the past called I Hate Geminis, clearly if you watched the video, it was clearly all love, and I was just really triggered by Geminis, and that video was pretty much me explaining Geminis triggered the fuck out of me, but I've learned so much from relationships with Geminis, you feel me? I'll walk back that way. Yeah. So that's one big thing that I've learned, especially right now. I just like literally woke up and I was just pondering on this, and it made a lot of sense to me because, you know, just when I think about people in my life, just when I think about the relationship that I'm building right now, and this is just being aware, because I am aware of myself. I'm aware that some people in my life have insecurities. They have triggers. They're very reactionary. They're very sensitive. They're very passive aggressive. They shut down easily when they're hurt. That pain body is hurt. And I recognize this because I recognize it in myself, and I know it. And just me being at this point in my life of being more accepting of self and loving self, and then trying to love the external too, love the people outside myself, and knowing that they are just a reflection of me, and to push past it, because I can keep running. That shit, I've been doing that shit all my life, been running, just running, not being able to have to really keep intimate relationships and to go deeper into intimacy with friends, family, because I'm running, because I'm running from myself, because I can't accept myself. That's what it all comes down to at the end of the day, accepting myself. When I can accept myself, then I feel like it's just easier, better for me to be able to push through when I see it in somebody else, have compassion, and push through all those uncomfortable feelings that are really feelings that are about myself and my own pain body, you know, and just being able to be more unconditionally loving in that way. So I feel like I got my point across, what I was trying to say. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's the point I'm at. It ain't always easy, because that shit, them triggers, that shit be feeling real. That pain be feeling real. And you just be wanting to be like, nah, it's you, not me. That's you, that not me. And I feel like there's some shit you shouldn't have to put up in relationships. Like, you know, like some unhealthy shit, like nigga put his hands on me, like there's like boundaries, like, or like even being verbally abusive, any type of like abuse, like shit like that. It's like, no, you gotta have your boundaries too. You ain't gotta put up with every fucking body's shit, but just be more aware that what you're seeing in yourself is in the other person. And if you can love yourself, you can accept yourself. And if you're, you know, in a mode that you're trying to change and be more compassionate, then, you know, take it slow and do that. But, you know, like I was saying, some shit just is unhealthy in relationships. Like even I've been in relationships where the person gets very reactionary and they're projecting on me, and me being an aware person, I'm aware that you're projecting. I'm aware that you're reacting to your own emotional pain body and your own ego, and you're projecting it on me and blaming me like I'm the one who's responsible for all your fucking shit. See, that type of shit is really hard for me to like continue to fuck with you when you're yelling at me and blaming me and making me the bad guy in your life, like because you can't accept yourself. Like that's the type of shit that's really hard for me to get past. I ain't gonna most times, like, I'm gonna have to distance myself, you know, but it's all a learning process. I still love you. It's all love, because I get it. I have compassion for you and where you at, but you ain't about to take that shit out on me. That's what I'm not gonna take. I love myself too much to be taking that shit out on me, and I'm in my own process of learning not to take my shit out on me and to be more kinder and nicer to myself. So when somebody else is doing it, I guess that's just a reflection of me showing myself that I need to be more kinder to myself and love myself and stop being so reactionary too. But yeah, it's all up to you. All I'm saying is just bringing more awareness into relationships and stuff like that. But that's it. I hope y'all can hear me on this video. But we out here, baby. I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Peace.